Hey everyone, it's John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur here, coming at you tonight, and lots of great information for you. If you're new to IFYL, welcome. Great to have you here. First thing you're going to notice, ladies and gentlemen, in the top right corner, you're going to see a QR code. Take your phone, scan that QR code, and then you'll be able to get to lots of great information that I provide. Much of it is free, so you can take a look at that information to improve your life and improve everyone else in it that you care about. And so, if you are new, every single day we have a new subtopic that relates to the master topic of the week. If you're coming back, well, welcome back, my friends, colleagues, and wonderful associates. It's great to have you here, sharing along with me with all the great knowledge that I'm providing you and helping you build your life. Our topic is, where do you want to be in 30 days? We're on episode 4, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, episode 4. Talking about where do you want to be in 30 days. And I think you probably want to be somewhere slightly different than where you are now. Now, the question that comes to mind is, how do you stay on track to be where you want to be? Well, we can talk about where you want to be. That's one thing. But how do you stay on track to know that you're going to be where you're going to be in 30 days? Well, let's talk about a couple things. So, if we're thinking about accounting, you want to stay focused on accounting. If you're able to have your numbers and you're able to know everything day by day and make it really easy, then it's pretty easy for you to stay on track, such as like an online system. However, if things become a mystery or enigma to you, then you're in the dark. And if procedures get too in the way of what you're doing, then chances are you're spending more time working in your business than on your business, and that's definitely not a great thing, ladies and gentlemen. So we can use tools every single day of our life, and these tools will help us to actually grow as a person, but help us to stay on track. Very similar to that GPS system that we talked about the other day, right? Our brain has a natural GPS system that, puts us on track with where we're supposed to be, what we're going to do. However, sometimes, we do get off course. I mean, I think that's definitely something that is going to happen. And so when that happens, I think the biggest thing for you to understand is that being on course, okay, is something that you've got to make a deliberate effort about. If you can't be on course for whatever reason, then I would say that you're going to have some issues. Okay, you're going to have some issues. Now, a lot of people I talk to say, John, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that, and I'm glad you don't have to worry about that. What we have in our current mindset is what manifests, right? You've heard me say that before. Our thoughts bring about our reality, and our intention helps that. But energy basically flows where our attention goes. So that means that if you can make something top of mind for your life, right? And what that's going to do is it's going to help you to embrace the spirit of where you're going. That's right. I said the spirit. And by the spirit, I'm talking about your gist, because nothing can make someone happier than anything when they're able to just realize that life is so amazing. I was talking to somebody the other day. I'm not going to give you their name. And I was talking to them, and they were being a little nasty. And so I stepped back a moment and I said, obviously you have a reason for saying that. Would you mind sharing that with me? And this comes to fruition because of a very wise man. He's not with us anymore, Dr. Dwayne Dyer. He actually said that when we focus our life changes. When we focus, our life changes. So if our life changes, ladies and gentlemen, then that means there is a strong possibility that we can become even better than we were the day before, right? I think that's really cool. But when we think about, life and we think about where we want to be, we've got to have a barometer, ladies and gentlemen, right? We have to have a barometer. And if we don't have that barometer, then it's going to become hard to know if we are on track with where we want to go. So I've said this before, our attention is a key factor. So what we focus on, we bring about. And so this person I was just talking about wasn't very nice. And I said, um, that's an interesting statement that you've said. Or I say something like, I was just wondering, um, what made you say that? Or that's an interesting observation. Why did you say that? Would you share it with me? Or that's interesting. Um, I was wondering why you made that statement. I was curious if you would share it with me. And a lot of people, when you do that, they're going to become extremely defensive. Well, this person that I was with was, let's just say, a customer service agent. I was trying to be very polite to them. And I said, look, I know you're reading a script. Please stop reading the script. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. You can answer me by what's on the script, but don't read the script. And the lady got all upset and all annoyed. And I said to her, I would like to have your help with this matter that I'm working on. However, if you're going to continue in that tone, I'm going to disconnect the call. And she started getting really like in my face about like, she's trying to help me. But I said, you're the epitome opposite of customer service. You're uncustomer service. And I could tell, excuse me, I could tell that this person really didn't like their job, you know? And so it's saying that little statement about, that's an interesting observation. I was just wondering why you said why that was said, and could you share it with me? Or that's an interesting statement. Could you share with me why you made it? And so you're not trying to attack the person. You're just curious. Why did they say that? And so somebody says to you, well, you're not good at that. I said, well, that's an interesting statement. Was wondering why you made it and if you could share it with me. Or that's an interesting statement. I was wondering what was going through your mind and why you said that. And then they'll be like spellbounded because they don't really know what they did. They were looking for escape, right? Like a scapegoat. And this lady I was talking to, I said to her in a very nice way, I said, look, I said, if you can't help me, I'm going to call back and I'm going to speak to someone else. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to call back and speak to a supervisor. And you could just tell from the mentality of the person. I wasn't trying to judge this person, but you could just tell from the tonality. I could tell the way the person was sitting. I picked up so many vibes from the person that she just really didn't care. And I said to her, look, I said, I know I'm one of a million people you probably talk to. So whether you help me or not, I know really doesn't matter to you, but it matters to me. And I think when you get personal with somebody, when you say to somebody, hey, why did you do that? What's going on? They get taken back to what the heck are you talking about? Why are you saying this? And it's not to challenge the person, it is just to get the person to be truthful with you. And someone that's going to be truthful with you will be happy to say, hey, John, yeah, the reason I said that was I know you're always doing this, and I was wanting to know if this is going to be the same thing. So if you can understand that, then I know that other things in your life will change. Dwayne Dyer said something else very interesting. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So if you make a conscious effort to focus on something, it's going to get better in your life. You make a focus on it that you're looking to change it, it's going to get better. Most people think the magic's going to happen like that. It doesn't happen like that, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like putting popcorn in the microwave and pushing 2 minutes or 3 minutes and then voila, you've got your popcorn. It doesn't work like that. Why? Because people are human, because our world has consciousness. And understanding that will hopefully make you realize why things in our world will have a consequence, either a positive or a negative one. If you do something positive, you're probably going to have a good reaction and a good consequence. If you do something ill-willed or bad-mannered, it's going to come back and bite you in the rear end. And I knew this lady that wasn't helping me, and I said to her, I really would like your help. And she got nasty with me. She couldn't really help me. And about a few hours later, I called back. I asked to speak to a supervisor. And I said, do me a favor. I said, if I ever call in again, I don't want that lady ever to handle my matter. And it was a customer service issue. And apparently she was there for many years, but she just had this, I guess, clash with my personality. I think it was because I indirectly called her out on the carpet because she was being rude to me. And I said, why are you doing that? And she got all defensive at me. Now, forget who's right and who's wrong. You don't want to be rude to other people, right? So where do you want to be in 30 days? You want to be somewhere great. But today I want to start empowering you, and also tomorrow, to think about the tools you need to get you to where you want to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to talk more about those tools and how certain tools can help actually accelerate the time it will take you to get somewhere in 30 days or less. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you this evening, as it is every single evening and day. I hope that you will like the video, comment below, tell me where you want to be in 30 days, and what tool or tools do you use to help you stay on track so that you can get to your goal. Then tag all your friends, colleagues, and associates and share it out with everyone you know on social media. And then what I want you to do, of course, is I would love you to go to my YouTube channel, John Space C Space MRLEY Space Serial Entrepreneur, and look for the key phrase, help keep our content free. And then make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee. We'll be so grateful that those pennies and dollars will invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, and even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational, inspirational content to get you off your butt, into action, out of procrastination mode, and into action so that you can achieve life in nuggets of success. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your morning or your night, depending on what time zone you're at. And remember, 30 days is very powerful, and we still got a lot more to cover. But tomorrow, we're going to talk about one of the tools that you probably should have so you can get where you want to be in 30 days or less. Have yourself a wonderful evening. And remember, where do you want to be in 30 days? And if you don't know where you want to be, just put a little thought into it. You might get in a dream. You might have someone suggest something to you. But don't be surprised when something comes up. Be open to that possibility. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I'll see you back later today. We're already on the day of Wednesday. I'll see you a little bit later. Take care.